My name's Rich. I'm 33 years old. Cook at Fleming's, Prime Steakhouse. Do jiu-jitsu. I'm a father of 4 kids. Just trying to make a dream come true, you know?
So when and why did your fitness journey begin?
When it started was maybe about 3 years ago, and a couple of things were happening in my life that was going down the wrong path, and I just wanted to change things and be a better person and be more of a role model and stuff to my kids and have them see somebody to look up to, you know?
What was the first step that you took?
Just cutting back on like things that were bad in my life, as far as drinking and people who were negative, and just having a better outlook on things that could be negative and turning it into something good.
When that stuff happened, what made you turn to fitness?
Because it was like, you can get mad at the weights, you don't have to get mad at the world, you know? And the weights don't get hurt, you know? So I just take it out on them.
During your journey, have there been any obstacles that you've had to overcome?
Every day is an obstacle. I just keep going and just look at it as I can get over it, you know? And that makes it better every day, knowing that you got the power to get over it and having a strong mind.
Wow, that was good. Tell me a little bit about your training style and what you do.
Mostly I just train for jiu-jitsu. I really don't train for anything in particular, as far as like triathlons or marathons or even the Spartan race. I just train to be an athlete in general. I've never really been into football or baseball, anything organized. So when I got 30 years old, I started the jiu-jitsu, and that gave me a chance to be an athlete. What jiu-jitsu has given me is like a second childhood, you know, and feel way more athletic than I've ever felt in my life, and feel like I can be that athlete that I'm trying to be now.
So what made you want to compete in the Spartan race?
Just the challenge. I went on the YouTube and just saw everything that they're doing, and that's the things that I can do, you know? I can jump over walls and jump fire and stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit, for those who don't know about jiu-jitsu, tell us more about what it is.
Jiu-jitsu is a grappling art. It was formed in Brazil for smaller, smaller people who wanted to have more advantage over bigger people. So it's a lot of body manipulation and chokes, arm holds and things like that, leg locks. And it just, to me personally, what it helped me with was just overcoming adversity, you know, like always someone being on top of you, always someone being better than you. It's always going to be someone better than you in jiu-jitsu. So you just strive to just not even get to their level, but just get close there, you know. You never can really like fully close the gap, but you can get close. And it shows me that you'll never fully catch up, but you can always close the gap so that you're not that far behind, you know? And it just gives me the fortitude. That's what it showed me, to have the fortitude and motivation to just keep going even when it's hard.
So what have you accomplished with that motivation?
Since jiu-jitsu has literally changed my life, borderline saved my life. Like, from just being a person who didn't really like know what he had, you know, and now it gave me like an appreciation of what I have and what I can have, you know. Since then I've got promoted in my job, you know. Every day is just like a brighter day, you know, because I know like it's hard out here, you know, and it just helped me go with the flow of things being hard. Like, it doesn't have to be hard, you can just flow with it, you know.
Tell us about your medals.
My medals, I just go to tournament and just give everything I can, you know. And I've never won anything in my life, you know. So when I went to tournament for the first time as a white belt and got a gold, it was like the greatest thing in my life, other than having a kid and being a dad, you know. Because it's like, it's just you when you go out there. And when it's just you, all you can depend on is you. You can't look at anybody else and say like, man, it's because of you, you know. You can only blame yourself, and then you know what to do to make yourself better and critique those things.
Have you ever wanted to give up?
Everybody feels like giving up sometime. but the real winners don't.
How did you become the real winner that didn't give up?
Just building my mind up to understand that you're not giving up on anybody else but yourself. And at the end of the day, that's what you have, is yourself. Like, no one walks out there with you, you know? If you do have somebody walk out there with you, you're lucky, you know? But at the end of the day, it's just always just you know? So that's the way I look at things.
So what are your future goals within the fitness world?
My future goals within the fitness world, it used to just be jiu-jitsu, be a world champion, go to IBJJF and win the worlds. But now I have goals within the gym, you know, where I just want to diet better, get my body right, you know, maybe one day go to a fitness competition and things like that, you know. But
win a Spartan race.
Win a Spartan race. Hey, one day.
Okay. So last question. What's your inspiration?
My inspiration? Mostly my kids is my inspiration, but working out with Brittany Seal and stuff like that, she's inspired me to be better, you know. She inspired me to be a better weightlifter, showed me this Spartan stuff and let me know that I can do these things and be better.
How do you know her?
Just from the gym. I met her in the gym. We started working out and we developed a relationship, and we found out that we can be a good team together.
What made you want to audition for the show?
Well, like I said, you're by yourself in certain things, you know what I'm saying? And when she asked me, I felt like that was like a togetherness, you know, and we can come together and we can win this, you know, and be strong together.
Is there anything else that you would want people to know about you, about the gym, anything that you want to say?
I just want people to know that it's never too late for you to do what you're supposed to do. It's not always what you want to do. It's about doing what you're supposed to do and knowing that and believing in your abilities.